Hi, my name's Carrie. Myself, Anna and Monique, alongside the BBS, have recorded some exercises that we hope you can follow at home. As you can see from the disclaimer, participation in these exercises is completely at your own risk. If you feel unwell or feel unsure if you should participate, talk to your GP or your local physiotherapist. Each week we'll be releasing a new exercise. These exercises are Pilates based. We will start with a warm-up. Myself and Anna are completing the exercises in standing or in lying. Monique has shown how to adapt these exercises if you use an electric wheelchair. We really hope that you gain some benefit from doing these exercises, and it would be great if you could give us your feedback.
So this is the warm-up for our Pilates class to do if you can stand. Okay, so start with your feet together, take your heels apart, toes apart. Make sure that your weight is centre, so it's not shifted to one side. So try and get it into the centre as much as you possibly can. So to start with, what we're going to do is take our weight forward and backwards. So we're going to rock onto our toes and then onto our heels. Woo! My floor's not very even here. So rocking onto our heels, up onto our toes, onto our heels, onto our toes. What we can do now is incorporate our arms, so lifting up as we go on our toes and down as we come onto our heels. So onto our toes and down, onto our toes and down. You could exhale as you come up, inhale as you lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. This just wakes up all our muscles, just gets everything moving a little bit. Do a couple more. Inhale. Sorry, exhale. As you'll see throughout this video, normal breathing cycles is not one of my strongest suits. And then relax there. Next we want to warm up our back, so we're going to do some twisting now. So if you raise your arms up, so your shoulders are in line with your wrists. If you can't manage this or you find it really difficult to have your arms out to your side, you bring them in like this, it will make it easier, or you can put your hands down on your hips like this. What you want to do now is going to go from here, is we're going to look over our right shoulder, come back to the centre, and then we're going to look over our left shoulder and come back to the centre. Hips face forward so they don't roll with you, so not bending at the knee or moving these hips, they're staying facing forward. Like so. So we do it with shorter arms, looks like this. Again, we want to make sure that our weight is equally distributed between our left and right leg, that we're not tilting to one side. Hands on our hips. And the movement's coming from our backs. A few more in this position. Bit limited, I've got a sloping ceiling here. If you're finding that very easy, you could go into a lunge type posture. Bring your arms up. It just challenges your balance that little bit more. Just like so. Again, have those hips facing forward. So the movement's coming from the upper part of your body. And it's always good to swap sides, I think. Bit of symmetry. A couple more. Lovely if you've been sat at a desk all day, I've got to say. Okay, so that's what we want to do now. That's warmed up our top part, we want to warm up our bottom part. Best way to do that is a few squats. So you might want to take your feet a little bit wider than they had before. Okay, and we're going to squat down and then up, like so. As we come down, we want the weight to be back, so not forward onto your toes. So your weight should be coming onto your heels. As you come up, squeeze your bum muscles to push your hips forward. If you find this exercise really challenging, you don't need to go as low as I'm going. You can just go to here. Just gets those big muscles in our legs warm. Do a few more. Next, what we're going to do is bring our feet back into the centre, out and there, and we're going to do some marching. So you could just do the marching if you find that the squats aren't for you. What you want to do is you're going to lift one leg up and back down. I'm just going to march on the spot. You can have your arms up if you'd like. Something to aim for perhaps. So next time we're going to lift, we're going to hold our leg up in the air for a few breaths. Lower leg in the air, and then lower leg up, lower leg up, and lower leg up, and lower. And just do a few more here, and then hopefully feeling a little bit warmer for some of the exercises.